Unless I upload a long format video. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the Chicago Ocean. This bitch is not a lake. It just got split up from the rest of the ocean when Pangea split. And that's something we gotta remember. Never forget Pangea. I came to you guys because, you know, it's probably the only time things are quiet for me. I'm like actually at peace. Because, you know, living in the city and in an apartment, it's always everybody's noise. So, you know, other than those seagulls, I've had a lot of time to think and reflect in silence. And one thing I notice is I have no clue what gratitude is. And I've slowly been learning and trying to understand gratitude in a different way, you know, and because when people say you got to be grateful for the good and the bad, you start understanding it for a positivity thing. At least that's how I saw it. I was telling myself, okay, so you got to be grateful for good and bad. So, you know, just accept the bad and smile through it. But that's not what being grateful is. And you know, I've started to realize that gratitude for the bad just means like finding the lessons in them, and that's something that's strong in anybody, and that I've always really admired about people is like really finding the positive and something to genuinely be grateful for in bad situations, whether it be a bad relationship, and finding a way to genuinely see how that made you better. And again, I would say that blindly, like, oh, I'm so grateful for that, even though it blanked, or you know, I learned a lot, but I really didn't. I was just trying to say it to sound good to myself, and kind of trick myself and convince myself into a positive mindset. But you don't got to trick yourself. You just have to actually do the work and find out what you're grateful for. Like, I'm really grateful for my anger at a young age, because honestly, if it wasn't for as angry as I got in my earlier years, God, I'd probably be dead or in jail by now. And not only that, I don't think anyone would want to be my friend at 25 if I was acting how I was at 20, because there was honestly no. I can't think I can't think of any redeeming qualities really when I was 20. I was such an asshole, and the way that I handled all situations, it was such an evil spiral, like this kind of dark. I never understood the good in people, and because of that, I couldn't see the good in myself, and that's a hard place to be. So once I learned how to actually be grateful for those things, and like I said, understand that, oh, this could have happened at a much worse time in my life, because some of the things we do when we're 18 to even 21, I don't know, the world can forgive it, you know, to an extent, but once you get to a certain age, yeah, there's no forgiving the leaps that some of us will take. So I'm grateful for this weather. I'm grateful for this lake, you know what I'm saying? Thing's beautiful. I'd live on here if I could. I do. Just not on a paddleboard. I gotta anchor down and leave you guys now. I just wanted to give you guys some positivity for the morning, because yeah, that was weighing on my mind heavy, the idea of gratitude and how much we have to actually love and be grateful for what we're doing. I read this, or I think it was on a video or whatever it was. Someone was saying how they, you know, sometimes will wake up and almost kind of make believe in that they dreamt they were talking to God, and they were dead, and they were asking for just one more day to come back and enjoy everything. And he said that, or they said, whoever this was, said that they get a lot of inspiration from that, and you know, learn how to accept everything as a beautiful thing, even if it's raining that day, even if your dog won't shut up, even if the Xbox won't turn on, internet won't connect, traffic won't lighten up. I mean, that's something to be grateful for, because there is going to be a point in our life where all of that is something we miss. I know my grandmother, when she got her license finally taken away towards the end of her life, that was one of the biggest things she missed, was being able to drive herself places and having that independence. So just remember, you know, I'm 29 now, so I spend every day I can outside getting things done. God damn, that's a big ass boat. You know it's a big ass boat because you can see it so damn big from over here. That actually scares the piss out of me. Holy fuck. Anyways, gotta enjoy it while you can. there's gonna be a day where you're not as spry and as quick to want to do things. So now that you got it in you, go and attack it, go and get after it. That's kind of what I'm living by right now. So go get your metaphorical paddles of life and go sail the metaphorical seas of this world. Happy journeys. Hey Bram, how you doing? Sorry, I just saw that. I hope that just came up. I'm gonna start moving this fucking paddle because I am petrified of that giant boat. Why he's so big, and why I feel like he's gonna come tell me to go away. I just feel like any boat in the waters of Lake Michigan is a lifeguard boat trying to get mad at me. And I'm just living life, brother. You can't tell me not to be on this. This is open water. This is international waters. Let's see, is that a cop? Is that a cop boat? I don't know, but he's not coming this way. And if he did, I got absolutely nothing to verify that I am safe right now. All I have is a fucking anchor. I forgot my life jacket. That's all my bad. He will yell at me, and if he tries to give me a ticket, I'm gonna pretend like I don't live in Illinois. I'm gonna pretend like I just spawned here. I'm gonna be like, bro, I woke up from a nap. I was tanning. You can suck a duck. Let's see. Can you see him right there still? Oh, there he is, right there under my leg. See, he's right there. It feels as if he wants to come this way, bro. Let's see. Let's see if he makes that pivot. He slowed down hard. I think he's just trying to see if I'll actually leave. Let's see. Is he still there? Ah, there he is. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, he's definitely trying to make sure I get my ass back to shore. I got a little far off of it, okay? I'm way past the buoys that say no boats. But this isn't a boat. This is oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's my fault. I crossed the boundaries that say no boats allowed, meaning that I'm in open water territory and, you know, any boat could just crack me right now. It is 8:49 a.m. on a Wednesday. I'm unemployed, so I did not expect anyone else to be able to be on the waters right now. Oh yeah, that is definitely a lifeguard boat. I gotta get my ass back. I don't want to know what they have to say. What am I doing? I'm paddleboarding. See? Paddleboard and this, you know? Hey, what's up, Joey? I'm nautical. Can I sub for you? Yeah, dude, you can sub for me all the time, dog. I love subs. My girl's a sub. That's a different kind of sub, though. Joey, you could see me from here, I'm sure. I gotta come back for my job interview. Because as an unemployed person, you gotta, even it out. If you get out on the water by 8 in the morning, well, you gotta do your job interview by 10. Who else is there? There's 4 of you here. I have no clue who you all are, but thank you for staying and listening to me be an idiot. That lifeguard, yeah, he's pissed. He has not taken another, he cut his boat off. He said, get your ass back to shore. I do what I want. Make this easy for myself. And yes, I know you're wondering, well, if my phone's around my neck, how on earth? Yeah, hoodie all day, right? W hoodies. You gotta take yourself to Florida, to the Keys. They know sun protection, all right? You don't got sun protection in Florida, within a week you probably got sun cancer, or worse, your skin's orange. And that shit's not okay for me. I'm cool with being tan, but there comes a certain point where it's like, tan has become almost like rust. I don't want no rusted skin. I like that nice carmelado. You know, I want people to think they can eat or drink me, not, get stained on their clothes. How long have what? we've been doing this. Doing what? Paddleboarding? Like today or in general? I've been paddleboarding for a long time. Probably since like 2023. So, I mean, a long time for me, 3 years. Today, I'm doing this since about like 8. So, in general, yeah, probably about like 3 years. In 3 years, I remember when I first started paddleboarding, the worst thing that happened was because I'd go and rent them, and then I realized how wasteful that was. So my girlfriend, when I started dating her, she was like, "Oh, I have a paddleboard. You don't have to keep renting them." And then so she borrowed me her inflatable paddleboard, and I did not inflate that motherfucker at all. Like, not as it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like 15 psi. I think I had that motherfucker at like 6. And because, hey, shout out to you, brother. Thank you. I really try. I try to give you guys that new fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some nautical shit. I like the water. But I did not inflate that motherfucker at all. And I tried going from the beach by my house to the beach in Evanston. I'm in Chicago. And yeah, let's just say I almost died. Like, literally. Because the waves are going crazy. And I know how to paddleboard, but I did not understand that inflatable paddleboard, like, just because it felt hard, yeah, no, motherfucker started like sinking in on me and caving in the middle. And I'm just lucky I do have the swimming skills and paddleboard skills I have, because that would have been a way worse situation. I think my biggest problem when it comes to the paddleboard is I like to explore too much, and so I'll get myself in trouble with lifeguards. Like that guy back there, he doesn't like me so much. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Things like that, and things around the nature of just trying to go too far. I forget about exhaustion, though I don't get exhausted too often. Sometimes when I'm on my like 5th, 6th mile, I'll realize, oh damn, I do need food. It's been 5 hours. Luckily, I live on the beach, so it's not too hard to get back home. I'll show you guys what I see. Hey, thanks, brother. I'll be here again. Take care of yourself. You need anything, you come to this channel, you talk to me. Free therapy. All times for you. For anybody. Y'all want free therapy? Come through. Chill. We'll look at stuff. We'll talk about lifeguards and life. Take care, brother. I had that bitch upside down the whole time. Oh, damn, I gotta stay upside down? That's not... See you later. Who else is here? We got... no one's here anymore. That's cool. Let me just run this bitch until my iPad dies. Once my iPad dies, you guys get no more of me. Actually, I need my iPad tomorrow. I love you guys.